Beloved child, your guardian angels carry a sacred message for you today, one that whispers of destiny, love, and a soul-deep connection waiting to unfold. Somewhere in this vast world, there is someone who longs to walk through life by your side. This is no ordinary person, no fleeting admirer, but someone rare, someone whose heart has been reaching for yours long before either of you even realized it. This is not a mere coincidence, not a twist of fate born from chance. No, this connection was woven into the fabric of time long before your paths crossed. As you both navigated through life, through triumphs and heartbreak, through moments of solitude and discovery, each step, whether light or heavy, was unknowingly leading you toward each other. Now, as your journeys intertwine, you stand before each other not as strangers, but as two hearts that were always meant to beat in harmony. When they first saw you, something within them softened, illuminated, and stirred. It was not just attraction, not just admiration, it was recognition, a feeling as familiar as the melody of a cherished song after years of silence. The world around them may have been noisy or still, ordinary or grand, but none of that mattered. What mattered was that, in that moment, something inside them whispered, "This is it. This is the one." Not just a love, but a home. Not just someone to hold, but someone who made existence finally make sense. Life brings many people along your path. Some stay for a season, leaving lessons or memories before drifting away. Others pass like shadows, barely touching your soul. But then there are the rare ones, the ones who don't just enter your life, but become an inseparable part of it. This person is one of those rare ones. With them, love does not feel like a beginning. It feels like a remembering, a reunion of spirits that have always known each other. They do not attempt to be your hero, nor do they seek to impress you. They are simply themselves, and yet, in that simplicity, they are everything you have ever needed. They don't try to fix your wounds, yet their presence alone makes the weight of life feel lighter. They stand beside you, not to shield you from every storm, but to face it with you, hand in hand. What makes this love even more extraordinary is the way they see you. Not the version of you the world expects, not just the smiling face in photographs, not just the voice that says, "I'm fine," when you're anything but. They see the you that exists in quiet moments, the you that carries unspoken burdens, the you that stares out of windows lost in thought. They notice the way your voice wavers when you are trying to be strong, the way you laugh a little louder when you're holding back tears, the way your hands fidget when your heart is uncertain. And instead of overlooking these things, they cherish them. They do not merely accept you as you are, they treasure you. They do not ask you to shrink or change to fit into their world. They love you as you are, where you are, in this moment and every moment to come. With them, there is space for your dreams, your doubts, your silence, your laughter, your imperfections, and your wildest hopes. They hear not just your words, but the quiet emotions behind them. Even when you don't have the answers, they remain steady, unwavering in their love for you. They are your safe place, the arms you can fall into when the weight of the world is too much to bear. They do not try to chase away your storms, nor do they pressure you to feel better before you're ready. They simply stay. They stay until the storm passes, and even then, they do not leave. But they are not just a place of comfort, they are a source of joy. The kind of joy that sneaks up in small moments. The way they twirl you around the kitchen just because your favorite song plays. The way they pull you outside just to look at the stars. The way they make even the most mundane days feel magical. The way they look at you speaks volumes. It is not dramatic, not overwhelming. It is gentle, warm, full of quiet adoration. When their eyes rest on you, they do not see just the person standing before them. They see all of you, the child you once were, the person you are now, and the soul you are still becoming. They love all of it, without hesitation, without condition. They want to marry you not for the fleeting excitement of a moment, but for a lifetime filled with meaning. They do not seek perfection. They do not wish for a fairy tale illusion. They want you in your messiness, in your brilliance, in your rawest and truest form. They dream of waking up beside you every morning, of making coffee together in sleepy silence, of walking through ordinary days with you and turning them into something extraordinary simply because you are together. Their love is not showy or boastful. It does not demand to be seen, for it exists in the smallest, quietest gestures. The way they remember how you take your tea, the way they reach for your hand in a crowded room, the way they notice when something is off before you even say a word. Their love does not waver, does not falter. It remains steady, constant, like a heartbeat. They have seen your worst days, your unfiltered thoughts, your fears and your flaws. And still, they choose you, not just in moments of light, but in the shadows as well. Because their love is not a reaction. It is a choice they will make again and again for as long as they live. You are not just their love. You are their home. You are the reason their soul feels at peace. You make them laugh on days when nothing feels right. You make them want to grow, not because you ask them to, but because loving you makes them better. They do not just imagine growing old with you. They imagine growing with you, in wisdom, in love, in unbreakable trust. They want to build a life with you, a real one, not one free of challenges, but one where every challenge is faced together. They want the deep talks, the shared meals, the silly arguments, the stolen kisses, the quiet nights, the loud laughter. They want to be the person you run to when you're afraid, the one you celebrate with when life feels victorious. And so, as they prepare to take this sacred vow, the heavens rejoice. The angels who have watched over you since your first breath now stand in awe of the love unfolding before them. With reverence, they lift their voices in prayer, asking for grace, protection, and boundless blessings over your union. May your love be a sanctuary. May it be a fire that never burns out. May it be a light that guides you through even the darkest of nights. May trust be your foundation and kindness your language. May your hearts always recognize each other, even in silence. And when the storms of life come, as they inevitably will, may they only serve to strengthen your roots, like an ancient tree standing tall, unshaken, forever reaching toward the light. This is the love you were meant for, a love that is sacred, a love that endures, a love that chooses again and again to stay. Amen.